So here was Williams, the three to tie, and the foul from Ionescu. Williams' free throw put Minnesota up one, and then with 1 second left on the inbound, Ionescu finds Stewart, who was fouled quite clearly by Collier, with Smith there as well. Stewart hit the first, second free throw rimmed out. Minnesota had a chance to win it then after the reset timeout, but Williams' jumper off the mark, and we have overtime in game one. Sixth overtime game in WNBA Finals history, the first since 2021. Only fitting the way this season has been to have the final start like this, as Jones wins the tip. New York control started milking the clock with 4 minutes to go as Smith knocks it away. Here's Carlton up to Smith. Smith nearly traveled, got away with holding that foot down. Williams short, rebound Stewart. Stewart, a three, off. Vandersloot bats it out of bounds to Minnesota. In addition to your full timeouts, as that's off of Minnesota, New York basketball.
Good hands by Courtney Vandersloot to deflect the pass and ultimately get the possession.
Ionescu trying to make something happen. Ionescu, lefty runner, won't go. Ionescu got it off, couldn't put it in. Here comes Minnesota, 3:40 to go in overtime. Collier deep catch and the finish. The Lynx score first in OT. Vandersloot trying to force it in, could not. McBride has it knocked away by Ionescu, able to keep it in bounds. Here's Stewart. Vandersloot tiptoeing baseline. Ionescu didn't take it. Has it knocked away, and another New York turnover. Williams, Smith, and it's a two-possession lead for Minnesota. Sandy Brondello needs a timeout. The Liberty, all kinds of out of sorts. Jones, they need it. Don't have it. Rebound knocked into the arms of Minnesota. McBride, a three, off. Rebound Vandersloot. Stewart had some space, didn't take it. Rummaging through, can't pop it in. Out of bounds off of Minnesota, stays with New York.
Everything has just looked so tough these last few minutes for New York. That was off of Jonquel Jones.
And Minnesota could challenge it if they wanted to. They do not. Bebish back to Jones. In traffic, can't finish the layup. And it stays here with New York. Another chance for the Liberty. 1:41 to go in overtime, and New York yet to score in it. Jones, corner three is good. Resuscitation for New York. To shoot, draws two, out to Smith. Williams a three. You bet! It's Court's court in Brooklyn. Ionescu's floater is good. Back to one possession. 8 to shoot. Williams weaving and laying. Courtney Williams with 23. And it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Courtney Williams has been able to simply get to her spots throughout this game. And yes, the shots are tough, but so are the finishes. Here, Jonquel Jones trying to get a fingertip on it, cannot. Courtney Williams has played in finals before, has made shots like this before.
And Laney Hamilton will fire, can't hit. Bebish no, rebound Williams. Bebish hits the floor. And a steal. Ionescu banks it in. 2-point game after a huge mistake from Courtney Williams in Minnesota.
With a huge steal here. Courtney Williams gets the board. and then just wants to quickly outlet it. And Sabrina just times it up beautifully. Reads the eyes, reads the ball, reads the rim.
Carlton to trigger in. Finding Smith. Jones comes up with the steal. Jones ties it. 93 all. And a 4-second difference game in shot clock. Williams speeding up the floor, gets denied by Stewart. The action is intoxicating. Crowd wants a challenge here, but New York has just one timeout remaining. Tied at 93, slight difference game in shot clock. Williams bounces in. Collier fading and hitting. Napheesa Collier the bucket.
What a tough bucket, though, from Napheesa Collier. Drains it. When is the timeout called? Right as the ball leaves Lainey Hamilton's hand for the inbound.
How about Jonquel Jones gambling, and it pays off. The steal and the finish to tie the game.
Using those long arms to get inside and finish. Brianna Stewart using her long arms to get the block there, and then Napheesa Collier using the long arms and the long legs and that footwork to get a tough bucket to fall.
Minnesota leads by 2. Inbound to Ionescu. 6 seconds left. Here's Stewart on the move. 3 seconds left. Stewart gets fouled. Is it on the shot? The officials will say no.
That one was close. That was close. Napheesa goes in to foul because Stewie is dribbling. Yeah, she gets her before.
Before the upward shooting motion, Ionescu has to get it in. Finds Stewart. Stewart for the tie. Misses the layup. And Minnesota with a miracle Game 1 win. 95-93. The final in overtime.
Once again, Minnesota, who has had an identity on the defensive end all season, finishes this game with a defensive stop. And it's not just Napheesa, it's the whole team coming in. Clean D. Wow, what a game.